Okay, I want you to remember that gut feeling is you. That gut feeling is something watching over you at all times,
Yeah.
and you always have it. It'll always be there for you, regardless. It'll always be there for you. So just keep that in mind for the rest of the time that you're alive on this fucking thing we call Earth. You always have something watching over you. You always have, your instincts, you have your gut feelings, and you always keep with those, and that's it. It's all you need.
Yeah, it
Amen,
is.
brother. And the more you practice your connection to feeling it and understanding it and hearing it, the
Yep,
easier it becomes.
exactly.
It is.
I've actually spoken about this before, James, to all of you guys. I'm going to say something here, which is really interesting, but and just heed what I'm saying first, then follow this, because this is what I do, and it's never served me wrong. Whenever you're doing something, doesn't matter what it is, if something pops into your head, kind of like a reminder, like out of the blue, something that's totally not even a part of what you're doing. Like, I'll give you an example. Say your keys, right? Remember that you put your keys on the counter. Remember, like something tells you you put them on the counter. That's not you telling you this. That's something else. And that's the same thing with the gut feeling that you get. It's something else. Maybe it's your higher you. Maybe it doesn't matter, whatever it may be. Always pay attention to that voice.
Yeah.
Always pay attention to whatever that thing is telling you to pay attention to. If anything diverts your attention, even if it's for half a second of what you were doing, and something reminds you of something real quick, pay attention to that,
Yeah.
whatever that may be, because that will always help you. And it always has always helped me all the time. Always.
I read this book. It was called The Gift of Fear. And that's exactly what it was about. It was an officer who wrote the book, and he wrote it on people that survived whatever instance, whatever it was. And he asked them, interviewed them, and said, did you have a gut feeling? And there was a lot. I remember this one story, this lady, and she said, because this gentleman, she was in the underground parking, and he's like, oh, can I help you with your groceries? And she had a gut feeling to say no. And then she second guessed herself and went, oh, yeah, I invited little Bells up. And she had a gut feeling, and she said to herself, oh God, he's so nice. Like, why should I judge him? But anyways, long story short, she ended up getting away, but he went in, like, he pushed her into her apartment, like he took the stuff upstairs, and then he's like, if I was going to attack you, I would have attacked you in the underground. He goes, here, let me help you with your groceries in your home, like whatever. She let him in, and he pushed her down, and then dragged her into the bedroom, and then she was so scared, and she said that when he turned around to leave the room, I guess he was going into the kitchen, maybe to grab a knife, who knows. Something told her what you said, Mark, like where this other thing came up and said, follow him. So she followed him. He could have turned around at any moment and known she was behind him, and then she ran out the front door. Like, can you imagine? But the thing is that a lot of those people, all those people in that book had the feeling, but they second guessed themselves. So don't.
And that's just it. Everyone that got the pokey poke, a lot of people that I talked to, they felt something inside them saying this isn't right.
And they got it anyways.
Yeah, and they got it anyways. But they did it because, again, it's peer pressure. It was the